It's no secret that I love to find crafting inspiration in unexpected places, like pizza pans, and this craft is probably my favorite pizza pan craft to date. So I just grabbed a dollar store pizza pan, thrift store, Walmart, whatever, just something cheap, and I just started by painting it. So I only did one coat. This is Waverly chalk paint in the color Celery. By just doing one coat and like not priming it, it's not going to stick the best, but it doesn't really need to have like perfect coverage because most of it's going to be covered up anyway. But I just painted like half of the front and all of the back just so it looked a little bit more finished. And then once that paint had dried, I grabbed a piece of a manila folder or a piece of scrap cardboard or whatever, and I traced half of the pizza pan onto the manila folder just with a pen. This is going to create our little pocket pouch for our flower basket. So from there, I just cut that out with my craft scissors, and I was ready to make my basket. And so for my basket, I went to Dollar Tree and I grabbed some hula skirts. So if you can't find hula skirts at your Dollar Tree, raffia works just as well. So grab 6 sections of the hula skirt and make a braid. So 2 sections in each third of the braid, right? 6 sections total. And just braid all the way down. I added masking tape at the top to hold it together, and then masking tape at the bottom to hold it together. And then continue that process throughout, like, I don't know, how many did I do here? 7 pieces of hula skirt, or 7 more braids of the hula skirt, and then cut them off and then start hot gluing them in rows to your manila folder semicircle here. So just plenty of hot glue and just add it in rows, and then when I got to the end of the row, trimmed it off with scissors and repeated the process again. As I got closer to the bottom of my little basket, I was able to kind of double up my braid and use it twice. And I ended up using 1 full hula skirt for this project, plus a little bit of a second one. So you will need to buy 2 hula skirts if that's what you're able to find at Dollar Tree for this. Otherwise, like I said, raffia works just fine. Another helpful tip is when you're trimming the braid ends is to cut at an angle and try to match the curvature of the pizza pan. But here's my finished little basket base, and then it's time to make the handle. And so once again, we're gonna braid here, but you need 3 lengths of braid to make an appropriate handle to match a dollar store pizza pan. So what I did is when I got kind of towards the end of my braid, I grabbed 2 more pieces of hula skirt raffia, and I hot glued it right into the braid there. Just a little dab of hot glue, and then add the 2 top sections of that hula skirt piece, and then keep braiding. And so just do it one at a time. So add 1 section, do a couple more crosses of the braid, add another section with hot glue, a couple more crosses of the braid, and add another section. So you're staggering where you're sneaking in and adding length to your hula skirt raffia pieces. But I did this through 2 times, so 3 braid lengths. And then from there, it's time to add flowers. So I got these little tulips at Michael's on clearance at the end of spring, but really any flower that you like would be a great option. I just kind of cut all the stems off with my heavy-duty craft scissors. And then I kind of visualized how I wanted everything to go. I decided I wanted the darker flowers in the front and the darker flowers in the back and the lighter flowers in the front. So I just grabbed some white duct tape and duct taped my flowers in place 1 row at a time. Keeping in mind you want to try to keep all that duct tape below where that basket base is going to cover. And this is why I only painted the top half of the pizza pan, because I wanted my duct tape to be sticking to just plain metal, not painted metal. So then from there, it's time to attach your basket base, and I wanted the best hold here just because there was a lot going on, so I used a combination of dabs of E6000 glue and hot glue. Hot glue gives you the immediate hold. E6000 glue makes sure this sucker is not falling apart anytime soon. And then I just used my long length of braided hula skirt and I hot glued it across the left and the right side of my pizza pan, but then it left a little gap in the top, and so I just made another regular braid of hula skirt and hot glued that right over the top of the pizza pan. And then that was it. I was able to hang this hanger on just a regular hook on my wall, and it seems to be holding up well. But if you're concerned about the strength of that braided hanger, you could easily use a 3M command strip, like a Velcro command strip, on the back of the pizza pan and stick it against your door or your wall. And that makes the braided hanger a little less functional and more decorative. But I do hope you enjoyed watching this dollar store pizza pan craft come together. Until next time, happy making.